Have you ever felt that your gaze carries something special? As if, when you lock eyes with someone, you can convey something deep, something that even you can't explain. Perhaps you've noticed that your presence impacts people in ways that don't always make sense. The chosen ones possess unique characteristics, and one of them lies in their eyes. The Bible teaches us that God chooses those who have a special purpose. In Jeremiah 1:5, he says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." This means that from the very beginning, you were prepared for something greater. The eyes of a chosen one are not ordinary. They carry light, reveal truths, and transmit hope. Often the people around them feel this, even without understanding. Some approach seeking comfort, while others may distance themselves, uncomfortable with what their gaze reveals. Today we will explore the 7 marks that appear in the eyes of a true chosen one. Each of them reflects a special gift, a mission that God has placed in your life. If you identify with these characteristics, it may be that you have been called to something extraordinary. Stay until the end and discover if you carry these marks in your gaze. And don't forget to follow the channel for more content that strengthens your faith and purpose. The gaze of a chosen one is different. It carries a depth that goes beyond the physical, as if it can see into the souls of people. When someone locks eyes with you, they feel something inexplicable, as if they are truly being seen without masks or barriers. This characteristic is not something you choose or learn. It is a gift that reflects the essence of who you are. In Matthew 6:22, Jesus said, "The eye is the lamp of the body." This means that the eyes reveal what is within us. In the case of a chosen one, they reflect light, wisdom, and compassion. Many people report feeling peace when looking into the eyes of a chosen one. It's as if, for a moment, their worries are alleviated. Others, however, may feel discomfort, especially if they are hiding something. The gaze of a chosen one does not judge, but it has the power to reveal truths that we are not always ready to face. This deep gaze also conveys mystery. Those who cross your path feel that there is something special about you, something that cannot be explained in words. It's as if your eyes carry stories, experiences, and a spiritual connection that few can comprehend. If you have ever heard someone say they feel something different when looking into your eyes, it is not by chance. This perception is a reflection of your spiritual mission. Your gaze has the power to touch people in ways they do not always understand. The chosen ones have a welcoming gaze. Those with good intentions feel comfort and security when they are near you. It's as if your eyes say, "I see you, and it's okay." This ability to convey peace is one of the strongest marks of a... On the other hand, those who carry secrets or negative intentions may feel exposed. Not because you judge them, but because your gaze illuminates what is hidden. This light is a divine gift, a tool that God has given you to bring clarity and truth to the world. If you feel that your gaze impacts people, it may be a sign that you have been chosen for something greater. Your gaze is not ordinary. It is a channel of light, a reflection of your connection with God and the purpose He has placed in your life. The eyes of a chosen one not only see the physical world, but also perceive the invisible. This spiritual sensitivity is a gift that allows you to grasp what lies beyond appearances. You sense people's intentions, perceive the energy of an environment, and sometimes receive messages that seem to come from another plane, like in dreams or intuitions. This ability is not something that can be explained by logic. It's as if your eyes are a window to the spiritual, connected to something greater. Often you notice things that others ignore. It may be a feeling that something is wrong in a place, or the certainty that someone is not being sincere, even without any concrete evidence. In the Bible, many prophets had this sensitivity. Joseph, for example, was able to interpret dreams and understand spiritual signs. Genesis 41:15 through 16. He saw beyond what others saw, and this made him an instrument of God to save lives. Just like Joseph, today's chosen ones also possess this keen perception, which guides them in their mission. This sensitivity can manifest in various ways. Perhaps you have dreams that seem to carry important messages, or visions that show you something that is yet to happen. You might feel the energy of a place as soon as you enter it, knowing whether it is an environment of peace or conflict. Or maybe you can perceive someone's true intention just by their gaze or tone of voice. Often, this spiritual sensitivity can be challenging. Perceiving what is hidden is not always easy. You may feel the weight of negative energies around you, or feel overwhelmed by picking up on the pains and worries of others. It is important to remember that this gift is not a burden, but a tool that God has given you to fulfill your mission. If you feel that your eyes see beyond, this may be a strong indication that you have been called to something greater. This spiritual sensitivity is a divine gift, a direct connection to the purpose that God has placed in your life. Many people may not understand this ability of yours. They may think you are just intuitive, or that you have a keen perception. But you know it is more than that. You feel that there is something spiritual behind this ability, something that connects you to God and the mission He has given you. This sensitivity can also protect you. Often you perceive dangers or negative situations before they happen. It's as if God is guiding you, showing you the right path, and keeping you away from what may harm you. Trust this perception, for it is one of the ways God speaks to you. Your eyes are not ordinary. They capture the invisible, see hidden truths, and perceive what is beyond the physical. This sensitivity is proof that you have been set apart for something special. Trust this gift and allow it to guide you on your journey as a true chosen one. The gaze of a chosen one has a unique and powerful effect. It carries an energy that spontaneously attracts or repels people. Some feel deeply connected to you, as if they find a safe harbor in your gaze. Others, however, avoid locking eyes with you, as if something within them is exposed or uncomfortable. This reaction occurs because the eyes of a chosen one reflect the light of God. In John 1:5 it is written, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." This light that you carry illuminates what is hidden, bringing to light truths that not everyone is ready to face. Those who live in harmony with this light feel comfort. Those who carry negativity may feel uncomfortable. Have you noticed that some people approach you without even knowing why? They seek your presence, your gaze, as if they know you can offer something they need. Often, they share secrets, ask for advice, or simply feel welcomed by your side. This happens because your light conveys security and hope. On the other hand, there are those who avoid your gaze. These people may feel that your presence reveals something they prefer to hide. It's not that you judge or confront them directly, but your light exposes what is in the shadows. This can cause discomfort, especially in those who are not ready to deal with their own truths. This magnetic effect of your gaze is one of the most evident marks of a chosen one. It is not something you control or choose, but a natural consequence of the divine light that dwells within you. Your presence impacts people in ways that are not always understood, but that are part of the purpose God has placed in your life. This spontaneous attraction and repulsion can also be a sign of protection. Often the people who avoid your gaze are those who do not have good intentions. It's as if the light you carry creates an invisible barrier, keeping away what may harm you. Trust this gift, for it is a way for God to guide and protect you. This mark can be challenging at times. It is not always easy to deal with the intensity of the reactions your gaze provokes. But remember that this light is not just for you. It was given so that you can fulfill your mission, helping those in need and keeping away what is not part of your path. Be grateful for this gift and use it wisely. Your gaze is a living proof that you have been chosen for something greater. It attracts those who need light and repels what does not belong to your journey. Trust in the purpose that God has placed in your life and continue to be that light in the world. The eyes of a chosen one carry a strength that goes beyond human understanding. Even in the face of the greatest difficulties, they never lose their shine. It's as if, even in the darkest moments, there is an inner light that never goes out. This light is a reflection of faith and a connection to something greater, something divine. Have you ever faced situations that seemed impossible to overcome? Moments when everything seemed lost, but somehow you found the strength to carry on. This resilience is not common. It is a mark of those who have been chosen for something greater. Your eyes reflect this strength, showing that despite the struggles, you remain steadfast. In the Bible, Job is a powerful example of resilience. He lost everything, his family, his possessions, his health, but he never lost his faith. Even in the midst of pain, he trusted in God, and in the end, his life was restored. Job 42:10. Just like Job, the chosen ones face trials that test their faith, but they are never defeated. The chosen ones have a unique ability to rise again. No matter how many times life knocks them down, they always find a way to get back up. This resilience does not come solely from their personal strength, but from a deep connection with God. It is He who sustains you, who renews your strength when everything seems lost. This strength in the eyes of a chosen one also serves as a testimony. When people see that you remain steadfast, even in the face of difficulties, they wonder where this strength comes from. And often, it is through your example that they begin to seek God, realizing that there is something special about you. But this resilience does not mean that you do not feel pain or fatigue. The chosen ones also cry. They also feel overwhelmed. The difference is that even in those moments they do not give up. Your eyes may even show sadness, but they never show defeat. There is always a spark of hope, a certainty that better days will come. If people have told you that your eyes convey strength, even in the most difficult moments, this is a clear sign that you have been called to something greater. This strength that you carry is not just for you. It is a gift that God has given you to inspire and help others. The chosen ones are like trees that face storms but remain standing. Their roots are firm, connected to something greater. And even when the winds are strong, they know they are not alone. This confidence is what keeps the shine in their eyes, even in the most challenging situations. If you feel that, despite everything you have faced, there is still something inside you that does not break, know that this is a reflection of the purpose that God has placed in your life. Your eyes are a living proof of this strength, a testimony that, with faith, it is possible to overcome anything. This inexplicable resilience is one of the most powerful marks of a chosen one. It shows that, no matter how difficult the trials may be, you were made to endure, to overcome, and to fulfill the mission that God has given you. Trust in this strength and keep moving forward, for your eyes are a light to the world. The eyes of a chosen one have something special, something that goes beyond what words can explain. They convey confidence, security, and truth. Many people, even without knowing you deeply, feel they can trust you just by looking into your eyes. It's as if in that moment, they know they are in the presence of someone who will not judge them but will welcome them. This trust that you inspire is not something you force or try to convey. It is natural, part of the essence of who you are. The chosen ones carry in their eyes a light that reflects love, empathy, and understanding. This light is a reflection of the presence of God in your life, and the people around you feel it, even if they cannot explain it. Jesus was like this. People sought him because they felt truth and love in his presence. He did not need to say much for people to trust him. In John 10:14, he says, "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me." Just like Jesus, the chosen ones have a gaze that conveys this security, as if to say, "I am here for you." Have you noticed that people open up to you easily? Often, they share secrets, pains, and worries that they would not tell anyone else. They seek your advice, your opinion, or simply your presence, because they feel you are someone they can trust. This is not by chance. It is a sign that God uses you as a guide for others. The eyes of a chosen one not only inspire trust but also convey peace. When someone is distressed, anxious, or lost, just looking at you brings a sense of relief, even if momentary. It's as if your eyes say, "Everything will be all right." This ability to calm others is a precious gift, a way to bring comfort and hope to those in need. But this trust that you inspire can also attract people who are seeking answers or who carry heavy burdens. It is not always easy to deal with this. Sometimes you may feel overwhelmed by the stories and pains that people share with you. It is important to remember that you are not alone in this mission. God has given you this gift, and He also gives you the strength necessary to use it. The chosen ones have an important role in the lives of those around them. Your eyes are like a beacon, guiding those who are lost or seeking direction. This trust that you inspire is not just about you. It is about the purpose that God has placed in your life. He has chosen you to be an instrument of peace, love, and guidance. If you notice that many people seek your gaze to find trust, this is a strong indication that you have been called to something greater. Your eyes are a powerful tool, a channel through which God works to touch and transform lives. Use this gift wisely and humbly, knowing that it is part of the purpose that God has for you. This ability to inspire trust is also a form of healing. Many times, the people who open up to you are carrying pains they cannot share with anyone else. By trusting you, they begin to free themselves from these burdens, finding relief and hope. Your eyes, which reflect love and understanding, are a starting point for this transformation. The eyes of a chosen one have the power to see beyond what is visible. They do not limit themselves to observing what is on the surface, but can perceive what is hidden, what is in the hearts of people. This ability to reveal truths is a special gift, something that goes beyond intuition or common perception. In the Bible, Jesus demonstrated this ability clearly. When he met Nathanael, he said, "Here truly is an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." John 1:47. Jesus did not need words or explanations to know who Nathanael was. He saw directly into his heart. In the same way, the chosen ones possess a gaze that goes beyond what is said or shown. Have you noticed that you can understand someone's intentions just by their gaze or behavior? Perhaps you feel when someone is being sincere, or when they are hiding something. This ability is not common, and may be a sign that God has given you a special gift to fulfill a greater purpose. This gaze that reveals truths can be uncomfortable for some people. Those who have something to hide may feel exposed in your presence, as if you can see what they are trying to conceal. It is not that you judge or confront, but your light illuminates what is in the shadows, bringing to light what was hidden. On the other hand, many people feel relieved to be near you. They realize that they do not need to pretend or hide who they really are. Your gaze conveys acceptance and truth, allowing them to feel seen and understood. This ability to see the essence of people is a way to bring healing and comfort to those in need. The chosen ones have an important role in the lives of those around them. Their ability to reveal truths is not just for themselves, but to help others connect with their own essence. Often, people are so caught up in appearances that they forget who they really are. Your gaze may be what they need to reconnect with their truth. This ability to see beyond words can also protect you. Many times you can sense when someone does not have good intentions, even if that person tries to disguise it. It's as if God gives you a warning, showing who is trustworthy and who is not. Trust this gift, for it is a way for God to guide and protect you. If you feel that you have this ability to perceive hidden intentions and see beyond appearances, know that this is not by chance. It is a sign that God has chosen you for something greater. Use this gift wisely to bring light and truth to the lives of those around you. The eyes that reveal truths are a powerful tool. They not only see, but also illuminate. They help people free themselves from masks and connect with who they really are. If you have this gift, know that it is an important part of the purpose that God has placed in your life. Continue to trust this ability and allow your eyes to be a channel of light and truth. God has chosen you to be a reflection of His love and wisdom, and your eyes are one of the most powerful ways to convey this to the world. The eyes of a chosen one have the power to bring comfort and hope to those around them. Often, without saying a word, just with a glance, you can calm an anxious heart, alleviate a worry, or give strength to someone who is lost. This gift is one of the most beautiful marks of a chosen one. The Bible reminds us in Isaiah 41:10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." God uses the chosen ones as instruments of His light and love, and their eyes are one of the most powerful ways to convey this message. When someone lacks this ability to convey hope is a precious gift, but also a great responsibility. Often, the people who approach you are carrying deep pains, and your gaze is what helps them move forward. It is important to remember that you are not alone in this mission. God has given you this gift, and also gives you the strength necessary to use it. The eyes that convey hope are like a beacon in the midst of a storm. They illuminate the path for those who are lost, showing that there is a way out, even when everything seems to be crumbling. This light that you carry is not just for you, but to be shared with the world, to bring peace and comfort where there is suffering. If you have ever heard someone say that your gaze conveys peace and hope, know that this is a great gift. It is a sign that God has chosen you to be a light in the lives of people. Use this gift wisely and humbly, knowing that it is part of the purpose that God has placed in your life. This ability to convey hope is also a form of healing. Many times, the people who cross your path are seeking something that they cannot even explain. Your gaze, which reflects love, faith, and compassion, may be what they need to find strength and move forward. Your eyes are a living proof that God is with you. They carry a silent but powerful message. You are not alone. There is hope. There is light. This message is what many people need to hear, even if it is not spoken in words. Continue being this light for the world. Your eyes have the power to transform lives, to bring comfort, and to show that with faith, anything is possible. God has chosen you to bring hope where there is darkness, and your eyes are one of the most beautiful ways to fulfill this mission. Now that you know these 7 signs, reflect. How many of them are part of your life? If you identified with some, Know that God has a special purpose for you. He does not choose the strongest, but strengthens those he chooses. As it is written in 1 Peter 2:9, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession." Your mission is to spread light, love, and truth. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who also needs to hear it. May God bless your journey and strengthen your purpose. Until the next video, yay, sparkles!